This is public property.
This is county property.
Which is public property. Call your supervisor. Before you start.
I'm gonna hold the camera.
Yeah, please don't turn it off.
Department of Homeland Security, give me the right to come in here and record all four of you.
No, you can't. I'm sorry.
No, that's
you're
wrong.
mistaken.
So
you're mistaken.
Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. In today's information age, digital technology has created a rich yet challenging information landscape. The control and protection of press freedom have never been more difficult. Today we will explore how auditors maintain a balance between freedom of speech and privacy rights. The independent audits they conduct not only help ensure transparency and accuracy in media organizations, but also respect individuals' privacy. Stay tuned to gain a deeper understanding of this issue and how it impacts us in the modern digital world. Now, let's move on to the first situation of the day, where we will witness a confrontation between police officers and auditors regarding the rights protected by the U.S. Constitution.
I'm filming everybody with a gun on the hill.
That's totally legal.
Not on county property, I don't think.
This is public property.
This is county property.
Which is public property. Call your supervisor. Before you.
We have several issues to discuss in a brief dialogue between the auditor and the police officers. Firstly, the police officers have violated the First Amendment, which protects freedom of speech and freedom of the press. The auditor's actions are entirely legal and protected by the U.S. Constitution, but the attitude of the police officers has heightened the tension, making the auditor feel threatened as the officers place their hands on their weapons. The police's actions are not just about controlling the situation. They can be seen as a direct threat to the auditor's right to life and personal freedom. Furthermore, the Second Amendment grants the right to bear arms. In many states, including North Carolina, openly carrying a firearm in public is legal, as long as it does not violate specific security regulations or restricted areas. Perhaps the presence of the weapon has made the officers suspicious and led to unnecessary actions.
How many cops does it take for a public photographer?
Do what?
How many cops do it take for a public photographer?
I'm filming everybody with a gun on the hill.
That's totally legal.
Not on county property, I don't think.
This is public property.
This is county property.
Which is public property. Call your supervisor. Before you use county, this is public property.
This is county property.
It's public. This is taxpayer. Well, if you don't think so, I need you to know so. Because these are my rights you're about to do is legal, okay? Because I can film in public as long as I want to. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cops out here.
For my safety?
Are you ready to shoot me?
No, I'm not.
So why you got your hand on your gun?
Because I can.
Because you're ready to shoot me, right?
No.
Guns are made to shoot.
To this point.
No. It's a matter of fact. Your hands are on your gun.
The issue is not here.
I'm done talking to you.
The issue is you open carry.
Which is legal in this state.
Not here on this.
Carry inside of there, that's a government building.
You're right.
Exactly. I'm outside. This is a public area. What's your name?
Parking lot.
Your badge number?
We don't have badge
Don't have badge numbers. So what you're telling me right now is, per the Constitution, I cannot open carry, or per the but policy isn't law. I need you to understand that policy isn't law.
Hey man, what's your name?
I'm not giving that out. I haven't broken the law. Please.
Good citizen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, the reason we're here is because it is abnormal for somebody to open carry on county property.
Now, I would much rather talk to you, but I need this officer to understand that he's threatening my life with his hands.
He's not threatening his
And
life.
he has the top of it. I need y'all to see this, okay?
For no reason.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying
sorry.
to be cordial with you because I am the supervisor.
My keys are right here. I'm cold. I'm putting my hand right here, okay? I don't want you shooting for no reason.
Hey, can you talk to me?
Yes, sir.
The county parking lot, it is county property, but the parking lot is public. You are right about that.
Yes, sir.
Parking lot with an open carry pistol. It is abnormal. You have to admit that it is abnormal.
But is it legal?
It doesn't matter whether it's legal or illegal.
Is it legal? So you should know this more than anybody. Is it legal?
It is legal. Yes, it is legal.
Can I have your name? Oh, I'm sorry. I got that already. Can I have your name?
Are you going to listen to me?
Have your name.
Listen to him for.
Can I have your name?
It's my policy to give
Yes.
you my name.
You do. Because you're in uniform, so you have to identify yourself.
Corey Payne?
Corey Payne, thank you. All right.
All right. Since you're not going to be rational and talk to me, we're going to leave.
Thank you. Bye.
Don't do anything illegal.
No. Don't you do anything illegal. All right, bye. Violate rights for no reason. And now they're going to stick around hoping I break the law, right? Because that's what these bums out here do. That's what they do. He's probably racist. That's probably his problem. But that's who tax dollars pay for. All these cops out here. Oh, look, there's another one. Adios. Came out here and wasted time. Oh, you was in on it too? They all tried to come out here and intimidate me, and it didn't work out. Didn't work out. Golly, that sucks, don't it? Bye, y'all. What you doing?
You're fine. You're here not.
Your name, Reese. What's your name?
You were here not so long ago. I'm Deputy Reese.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Came out here to try to intimidate a public photographer. And if you say I was here not too long ago, then you kind of understand my angle, correct?
Courthouse, right?
And they sent, and now you sitting there looking stupid with your hand on your hip. Cause you wasted everybody's time.
They're
Golly.
not trying to intimidate you. They're just conducting their
Oh, that's training. Oh, that's a great training procedure.
They are. They're actually they're there. That many people are normally there right now.
I just don't understand their angle on public photography. If all this is, take my picture, please, or train to be police officers, and they don't understand the Constitution, what's the purpose of us paying them? Not saying, I'm not asking you to down talk them, because I came out and tried to tell me that even though it's legal, it's abnormal. But it's all law. And so if law-abiding citizens, I mean, that's just my angle. If this is completely legal, like as cordial as I am here with you, I could have been that way with them. But they didn't come out here to ask me all them questions, tell me that this is private property. We all know that's a lie. It's all part of their intimidation, and it didn't work. But I will be back in due time. It might not be this year, but they're gonna learn the law, or they're gonna sign their name.
Last time you were here, but I heard about it and I talked to people because you came to the courthouse.
Yeah, and I told them
it'd
it'd be difficult, but understand I have rights just like you have rights. And if you're gonna tell me that I can't do them for your personal reason, then you're gonna lose that battle every time. And I respect that. I really do.
Check you because
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
a gentleman with a handgun, which
Yeah.
you have every right to open carry, and you're at a court. Be on the lookout for anything that could pose a threat.
Yeah,
You don't.
Yeah,
I know you.
yeah.
I know you
And I appreciate your professionalism stuff here. They really do. They gotta learn it.
I don't know if he's coming back talking.
He is. He's coming back to talk to me.
Lieutenant, say good luck.
I appreciate you, Officer Reese. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you. You gonna stay until he gets back in safely? You gonna tell me your name? You gonna tell me your name?
So, attorney, you told him.
Hey,
How you doing? I'm all right. How you doing?
Good. I'm filming today?
Mhm.
Okay.
I appreciate it, though. Thank you.
All right. Well, is there anything we can do to help you? Let us know.
I will. Thank you. I just want his name right here.
Detective Staggs.
Detective Staggs. Thank you. It took somebody else to tell you to tell your name.
Okay.
That's good.
Just make sure that.
Yeah, I understand. I'm not going
Okay.
inside. Yeah, I'm fully aware of everything I'm doing right here. So
Okay.
I appreciate it, though. Thank you.
All right. Hey, my name's Ron Justin. If there's anything we can do, just let us know. Office is on the other side. Feel free to walk around, do whatever you want to do. Please, about you going into the building. If you try to go in the building, so if you will, just don't do that for us. Okay?
Yeah, I'm not carrying my firearm in there. I'm not.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm
All
not.
right.
I appreciate you coming out and talking to me, though.
No problem.
Thank you.
It's a good time.
Yes, sir. Thank
Talk
you.
to you later.
Yes, sir.
This is not just a legal debate, it also represents a clash of perspectives on how the law is understood and enforced between citizens and the police. To build a positive and transparent relationship between law enforcement and the community, police officers need to equip themselves with knowledge of the Constitution while treating citizens' rights fairly and respectfully, rather than creating unnecessary tensions. What do you think about this police officer? Personally, I find him unreasonable.
Okay.
Okay. Didn't know that.
Well, that's the beauty of the Constitution. You don't need to know that, right? I'm filming in a public,
Okay, and we're legally asking you for your ID.
and that's
Once again, we are faced with a situation involving the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, which protects freedom of speech, freedom of the press, and the right to petition the government. It also includes the right to film in public spaces without government permission. Furthermore, another amendment mentioned is the Fourth Amendment, which allows police to ask citizens for ID if there is reasonable suspicion that they are involved in criminal activity. However, in this case, the police cannot demonstrate reasonable suspicion, so the request for ID is invalid. What bothers me is that this police officer detained the auditor without any justification. This could also be considered a violation of the Fourth Amendment, which protects citizens from unreasonable seizures. I worry about what might happen to others if they encounter this officer.
below, which is pretty interesting. Officer coming out right there. That's pretty good, no issue so far. Saw us there, didn't say anything, so That's what we want to see. Always say in my videos that I'm not one of those that's out trying to stir up trouble. You know, if I had it my way, no contact and people would just leave us alone. Because at the end of the day, that's what we're all going for. Just the ability and the idea that, so that's what we want. That's the front. That's the side over there. That's pretty cool. Tell you one thing though, see more officers outside than anything else, which is good. I feel like the last few we did, there's no one out. Cold out. Whew.
What are you taping?
Just getting footage.
Oh, it's like just of the building? Or
Yeah. Getting content for a story.
What kind of story?
Well, it's not published yet, so I'm not gonna.
Frank Leon.
Thank you. What's your badge number?
738.
Thank you.
Okay, you got ID on you?
No.
Yeah.
We need ID.
We need ID.
For
Security issue.
security issue?
Yeah, you're videotaping the police station.
I'm a journalist getting content for a story. Why would I have to give you my ID for performing a legal activity?
How do we know it's legal?
I'm on a public sidewalk.
How do we know you're not?
I mean, I have no ill will, if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
We didn't know that.
Well, that's the beauty of the Constitution. You don't need to know that, right? That's a lawful order?
That is lawful.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to provide my ID.
Okay.
There's no reason I haven't performed any public sidewalk, as you can see.
Yes, filming the police department.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be secure. We don't want people coming here and
This is
shooting
a
the place
public
up.
building.
And there it's very public.
It's a
secure
pub.
building. It's not a public
We own this building.
It's not a public building.
This is not a public building?
You can't go in and walk around.
Yeah.
You're allowed to
This is a
lobby.
public building. I'm filming from the outside on a public space.
You're not allowed to videotape the police station.
You most certainly can. 1000% sure you can film anywhere outside. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I am.
You're sure about that as well?
Yep.
Performed any illegal activity. Can you articulate a crime I've committed, or
Reasonable suspicion.
of what crime?
Setting
Well, can you
plans.
articulate a crime I've committed?
You're videotaping secure areas of the police.
That's not a crime. So I'm gonna need you to let me know what crime I
commit a
Okay, am I
crime.
being detained right now, or am I free to go?
Yes, you're being
Okay, on what? Under what suspicion of what crime?
Reasonable suspicion. I don't know.
Are you
why
sure
you're
about
out here.
this?
I'm positive.
Okay, advisor to come out at this point because. Okay,
Yeah, so that's why
well,
provide identification or not.
I'm not providing any identification. I've done
Put your hands
nothing
behind
wrong.
your back.
It's fine.
I'm gonna hold the camera.
Yeah, please don't turn it off. Thank you.
From this situation, I sincerely advise you to be aware of your rights, such as the right to free speech, the right to film in public spaces, and the right to protection from unreasonable arrests or searches. Understanding these rights not only helps you, but can also assist others in avoiding unreasonable demands or actions from police officers. Let's move on to the next situation.
No, give this advice.
Problems for yourself.
Right here.
But you make problems for yourself.
Okay.
No, you really do.
What's the
You
law?
think
What's the law?
is You can go out.
What's the law? State the law.
What's happening here? The security staff reacted immediately as soon as they saw this auditor enter. Have they been too rude? According to the freedom of the press protected by the First Amendment of the US Constitution, filming in public areas is entirely legal and recognized by the regulations of the Department of Homeland Security. However, the court security staff disagreed and claimed that filming violates internal security regulations. It is even more surprising that the security staff requested the auditor to provide identification, which he believes violates the Fourth Amendment. This amendment protects individuals against unreasonable searches and seizures, requiring that any search must have a valid reason and be conducted legally. This means that the security staff cannot request identification without a clear reason, and doing so could be seen as a violation of personal privacy.
No, I didn't hear what anyone said. That's not true.
You see, that's what the sign says.
Yeah, but that's not law.
No cameras
That's not
allowed
law.
to build.
Don't touch me. That's assault.
All right,
Do
then
not
come
touch me.
back.
That'll be
I'm
you're
not
touching me right now.
No, because you're not moving.
Okay,
you can't stay here.
Okay, well you
you
don't
can't
have to,
photograph.
Okay, well
You
back
can
up,
come in.
and we can record all four years.
No, you can't. I'm sorry.
No, that's
you're
wrong.
mistaken.
So
no, you're mistaken.
what is your name, your
Outside
badge
you
number?
could. Outside, but you
Okay,
can't do
but
that in here.
the memo states the 4 years.
No,
Yes, all nonsense. The memo here. Isn't this the memo here on photographers right here?
But you want to shut
Look,
it off?
no, I don't, because I have advertising
right.
or commercial
but
purposes. I have the right.
No,
I'm the news.
You got to show me the paperwork. You got to show
It's
me.
right here.
No, you
Independent
have
media.
to show me that.
I'm
You're
independent
gonna have
media.
to leave. So we're gonna have to call the FPS.
Okay, that'll be fine.
All right, I'm sorry.
What is your name?
No, it doesn't.
Well,
make a
identify
difference.
yourself. You're making contact with me, so now I don't know if you really work here.
You're wrong.
Daniel Zan.
Zanny.
No, it's right
You're
here.
wrong. No, yes, I
Right.
understand that. Then
If you
show me your
understand it,
press. But
press
it's
credentials
so
in America.
simple,
It's
man.
not.
Show me your
Stop
press.
yelling. First of all, you're loud.
I talk loud. It's
Okay,
that
but listen to me. The amendment is my
There's
press
no
pass.
need to
Okay.
talk anymore, so
Thank you.
You're going to be escorted out here
Okay.
unless you leave now yourself.
No, I wait for FPS.
All right? Because it's totally unnecessary and you're totally wrong. I hate to tell you at the time, but you're wrong.
We agree to disagree, but the law will prevail. The Constitution will prevail. Here.
There's nothing to talk anymore.
It's right here.
I can't talk to you.
It's right here.
We're calling the FBI.
I'm acting in my official capacity as a member of the press.
In a few minutes, you'll be escorted out outside.
Wow, I'm being called an idiot. By a federal government employee, I'm being called an idiot. Look, let me show you something. Right here is your memo for the press. Right here, I'm not leaving.
You can film outside.
No, I can film in here.
You can.
It's right here.
You step outside.
Okay, we'll wait on FPS. We'll wait on FPS so they can educate you.
Okay, so you're free to leave, right?
And I'm free to stay. I don't know who you are. Can you identify yourself? You're giving me a directive. Identify yourself as a federal employee. Identify yourself.
CSO Patel.
Thank you. You have a badge number, identification number? Nope. Okay. We'll wait on FPS. You're going to learn the Constitution.
You're so wrong.
Why are you so angry? Why are you so angry?
Because you don't want to listen to
You're
me.
be told, give
And
this
you make
advice.
problems for yourself.
Right here.
But you make problems for yourself.
Okay.
No, you really do.
What's the
You
law?
think
What's the law?
is you come inside-
State the law.
That
State
is
the law. State the law.
Okay, I went over this several times.
Thank you.
don't understand.
Okay.
All right. So what's the story? Are they coming? Oh, good. Good. Because you haven't been able to go to radio this night, and you're absolutely wrong.
So that means you have the right to call me an idiot?
Who's anything like
You did. I have it on camera. You will see it on YouTube.
I don't believe I said that word.
Okay.
I don't believe I
Okay. You throw it around so often you're not even aware you're using it.
Yeah, okay. Listen to me. You'll see what happens. You'll see what the deal is when you come back. You know? And you can film all this and everything, but if they confiscate the camera, then that's...
For breaking what law?
See what happens when they come, all right? Because we've warned you several times, all right? And we're not looking
To restrict my freedoms as an American citizen. You're looking to override the Constitution. You're looking to override the Department of Homeland Security. Well, why won't you honor your memo here?
Well, show me your press release. That's what
In America, you don't...
show me everything. That's fine.
I'm free press.
Yeah, you're free press.
Okay.
Well, then show me the free press pass.
Okay, smart guy with the press pass. If you tell me where you get a press pass from, I will get one. Where do you get press passes from? Where do you get a press pass? Who issues press passes? Who issues press passes? I wouldn't answer that question either if I didn't know the answer.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing absolutely wonderful. You are?
My name is Brent Biaggi. How you doing?
Okay. I'm a member of the press right now. I'm acting in my official capacity. He keep asking for press passes, but there's F passes. I'm free press. I don't need a press pass. I'm only going by in your lobby foyer area right here. I'm not going past the secure point, which I have every lawful right to do. Threatened me, came really close up on me.
I'll explain to you the situation.
Okay, you can explain, but it doesn't trump what your policy is.
I'll explain to you what you can film anywhere outside.
It doesn't say that here.
Well,
I'm sorry. Can you come here? Okay, before you give me your personal policy, Homeland Security put here, the Department of Homeland Security right here says photographs for news purposes.
Where's your credentials?
Again, I'm free press. I don't need media credentials. The First Amendment of the Constitution. The First Amendment of the Constitution. Federal building. You should know that. The First Amendment states that
In a federal building, you said the word.
Public property.
No, this is
Absolutely is.
This is public property when it comes to the outside of the facility.
Right here. It's approved.
Stand right over here.
Oh.
Okay, right over here.
Why do I have to stand over there?
Wherever you'd like, and then we're going to have FPS and they can explain it to you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Why should I ID?
Okay, so you have none and you're not going to provide me any? That's fine. Okay, very good.
I do have the Fourth Amendment right too, right? These people believe you need press passes in America.
The situation became more pleasant when the Federal Protective Service arrived to intervene. They handled the situation professionally, paying attention to the journalist's requests and reasons. The FPS emphasized that the journalist had every right to conduct his activities as long as he did not infringe on secure areas of the court. Their calm and objective attitude helped ease the tension, facilitating a constructive dialogue and mutual understanding.
Okay, and you are?
Inspector Alberto?
Alberto, and I'm sorry, once again?
Aaron, got me.
Yes.
I'm with South Florida Accountability. I'm a vlogger. I'm a news media. Which allows me to record public areas, foyers, entrances, hallways, as long as it's not a secure area. I was literally assaulted by having his belly so close to mine to touch mine. Memo from the Department of Homeland Security. I'm not here to cause those guys problems. I'm only here to see if they respect to record in public. Right. That's all I'm doing. Now, I would like for you guys to go in there and let them know security.
Sure.
And that's it.
So, as you were telling me, obviously you went in and came up to me and assaulted you, got very close.
Very close where his body actually touched me.
Did they put your hands on you, or anything like that? It was just
it was just an
intimidation
intimidation bump, yes.
All right.
To me for media credentials. In America, there's no such thing. There's no place that issues media credentials. I'm a free press. It's amendment. Everybody with the ability to transfer news is press.
Right.
And that's all I'm doing.
Okay.
And the actual story is on the memo. That I can go in there and show it to you.
Now, did you say the memo's out there?
It's in here.
Okay. I'm not worried about it. You showing me. Don't worry about that.
All right.
I just wasn't sure if there was one out there.
And I didn't engage in anyone. They engaged with me first. Okay. And all I did was stick to the memo. Confiscated all types of threats and intimidation, so I felt for my safety and I came out here to wait on you guys. This is my building.
Right. All of ours buildings, but yes, I understand what you're saying.
You know, and I have the right to come in there and...
Okay.
Okay, so I'll wait here for you.
Yeah, no worries. Let me go ahead and see what happened
as
far as what they have. And, you know, I mean...
Thank you for your professionalism. I'm really glad for and thank you for your service.
Yes, sir.
I love to be a fly on the wall in that conversation. U.S. Marshals looks like, and feel like they're being educated on the law as well. About me. Another thing, guys, that you guys may not notice, but I like to give props where props is due. Marshals and the federal police, man, their uniforms are always tip-top shape. They always look well in their uniform, undercover attire. I do admire that about our federal agents, that they really take pride in their appearance. Okay, so we have someone who's going to read the memo. Yeah, I have the guys out right here.
Right, no, I understand that. But there's a provision here also.
I know what you're going to say.
Right.
Permission.
Right, they have...
Department of Homeland Security is giving me permission.
Right. Now,
who regulates it?
Supplier or federal court prohibits it, photographs for news taking it, so on and
That's all secure areas.
So, right here you have the video cannot be on here. All right.
On where?
Right. All electronic devices, including but not limited to specific laptops, computers, are
Prohibited.
prohibited except as provided by court administrative order.
That's inside of the courthouse. I'm in the foyer area. I'm only going by the rules. I'm not going into any of the courtrooms or the courthouse or any secure areas. I'm only going by the rules here. As a matter of fact, I was basically focusing on architecture anyway. And then they decided to lose their minds. You know, and again, I'm going to leave. I feel like you've educated them. I feel like they know now. And that's all. It's about government accountability. This is absolutely undeniable permission from the Department of Homeland Security for entrances, foyers. I know my boundaries, and I wouldn't go past it. And that's all I wanted to do. There's a lot of people don't know that we...
You're not permitted or accepted in this building. So it says right here, clearly, in this building.
Okay, but that doesn't trump them.
Okay.
And it doesn't trump the Constitution. But I'm going to leave, though. And I believe
we're
you know
getting a
that.
court order right now, issued by the judge, that we have it on record. So we're...
And it doesn't trump Constitution.
Okay, but I'm saying right now, for this building, it states right here clearly.
Okay.
Okay?
Well,
just letting you know.
You know what? And do exactly what happened. So hopefully someone who's in a position to make this known to you guys so we don't get this type of response. I served. I don't just wear this. I serve my country. And I'm going to continue to serve my country. We're free here. Tease that freedom for me as a journalist. Because there's stories that I have to cover. And this gives me that. But this doesn't trump this.
Okay, so then you can do your report and your writing, and then you can film this, and then do your reports on it. And then there's rules in this building, you can't film anymore.
Right,
Okay?
right. I respect your rules, but as long as you know, I'm going to respect the rules, but as long as you know rules. And I was just giving my subscribers, my viewers, how professional you guys always look, man. Federal agents are the bomb. And I appreciate that, and I thank you for the service that you provide for our country.
All right,
thank you. You're a marshal?
Yes, I am.
Tism, thank you so much for your time. Thank you, too. I see you back there hiding, man. All right, thank you, guys. Free, man. Let's stay free.
Exactly. Have a great
All
day,
right.
sir.
You guys are very professional. I appreciate that. And I'm going to take that, what you said, I'm going to... But I just want people to know that we was given permission to do this. You know? And I know you guys make up... Right now, this is your house. All right? So, Big Nick, South Florida Accountability with some very fine federal agents here.
The new guidance that's coming out is allowing federal agencies to establish their where filming can take place. And so we just ask that when you go into these buildings that you just ask them what the rules are and able to establish rules within the CFR guidance that you were pointing out.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right.
And can I do one more request, that guy, because like I said, he educated him. Can you just make sure that the level of aggression is appropriate to the situation? Because I came out here, and that's hard for a guy like me to be scared, so that's why I came and waited on you guys. Just his response was just a little over the top for a camera. All right.
This situation is not merely a conflict between individuals and the authorities. It is also a valuable lesson about the freedoms and responsibilities of citizens in a democratic society. It reminds us that within a solid legal framework, freedom of speech and press must be protected, but at the same time, each individual must be aware of their responsibility to respect the regulations and principles of society. I'm really impressed with this female police officer and the way she carries out her duties.
Okay, if it were wrong, then you wouldn't be standing here doing it. Okay? Alright, so nobody's saying that what you're doing is wrong. All we're saying is that we have reason to be out with you, and we have reason to...
Can you guess where this situation is taking place? An auditor is standing on the sidewalk filming when the police come to check in. This is utterly unreasonable. According to the First Amendment, everyone has the right to free speech, including filming in public, as long as they do not violate security and order regulations. Yet this simple action was interfered with. After being questioned by the police, it seemed the matter was settled, but then they asked the auditor to return for further checks. This only made me feel it was more unfair. The Fourth Amendment Amendment protects citizens from unreasonable searches and seizures, requiring police to have a valid reason when detaining or searching someone. Here there was clearly no documentation or legal basis, yet the auditor was still searched.
Around the business for whatever reason, right?
Right.
All right, so he's coming this way. So I'm gonna start my...
You sure he's coming?
Yep. This videotaping.
Tony, don't make it obvious.
We're not. I have a right to video record.
So if you think that this right here, to here,
right?
Now,
hey, how are you?
Let's go.
Pretty good.
Cameras gone a second. Appreciate it. Actually, hey, we got called in about the fund up here. They said you guys were taking pictures of the fund or something like that. Were you called by your company or? I got you. Did they speak to you or?
She did not.
Okay.
We noticed a guard out there, but we were just taking pictures of the mountain, the flag, for this trail because all this is new to me, and I like it when you put this in here.
I got you. All right. Well, this is a chemical plant. I mean, be careful of property.
That is correct.
And this is with what they have in there.
Right.
If you're stepping off the trail onto private property, so I mean,
we didn't step off the trail.
Yeah, we stayed right here on the trail.
Okay, I mean, I don't know if you did or not. I'm not here to task you guys, but obviously, you send them up here to take pictures and stuff too.
Oh yeah.
So, which I mean, honestly, I could give a shit less about.
Right.
But.
Oh.
I mean, all right. So go on.
All right. Hey, appreciate it, man.
Okay.
Turn it all. The lady there. Yeah, I know. We seen her.
Middle Eastern.
Yeah.
Is that what she said?
Yeah. I was like, you don't look Middle Eastern to me. Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, but we appreciate y'all, man, for just coming out here. We know you got to check in. First thing all of us want to do is just, we need ID and we need this and we need that. So that's good. You don't see that.
I like that.
You don't see it at all.
I do like that.
The thing of it is like, there's a lot of guys, and from the public point of view, it sounds like it feels like it's about caution and safety.
It is.
So, and that's the public perception versus the this side of this, that correctly and respectfully than there is than just full force Conan.
God, well, we certainly appreciate that.
Oh,
the respect and everything else.
Well, we're trying to figure out what mountain that is right there. Is that Lookout or something?
That's Signal Mountain right there.
I told you that was Signal Mountain.
Well, I said it could hump all the way down to Dunlap.
It's pretty long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, where is Lookout Mountain?
Lookout's back up that way.
We can't see it from right here.
Yeah. I got you. That whole chain right there is Signal Mountain.
So you're filming the mountains and you have a police band radio.
Yeah, that's mine.
It gets freaked out when somebody's filming and stuff, so we already know somebody's gonna come out.
Okay.
We already knew you was coming.
Yeah. So we just doing.
So is that why you're here? Just to see how?
Yeah, I like this trail, man. This is my first time.
Kind of gauge our reaction.
Just filming the
flag is right there.
What is it? I couldn't see it, man. It kept moving. I don't know whether a BASF flag or something. I guess a chemical flag.
And then this trail, we was filming that. And we was up here filming, and then I guess she called you guys. Stayed on the public property.
No, you're fine.
I told them the only thing is if they do step off, if he's that picky about it, they might try to
and it took you because they got a guard check lady who's working for $8 an hour, just doing what she's told.
Right. Yeah. We understand.
All right. You know what I'm saying? Just like I had a document. I talked to one of y'all. I have one of y'all's names.
You can just call me T.
Give my report, man. I mean, everything's cool. I just need the full name.
I'd rather not.
You'd rather not give me a name?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, I feel like it's important.
Well, we got a call on you, so it is important.
Well, I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
It's not about wrong.
So
I'll just go by T. That's all I'm willing to give.
At least you've got John Doe, got a book.
Called because they were filming and she was always suspicious.
All right. We were just taking pictures of the background right
she
here.
pointed them out.
Yeah. We didn't do anything.
What are you guys filming?
Just
other
personal.
than us, of course.
Just content for a story, maybe. Personal story.
Personal story?
Really? Just a personal. Just content for a story.
Gauge their reactions.
Oh, I know. They're not going to get a reaction out of us. I mean, that's okay.
That's all.
Is that your intention?
Can I have a last name?
Do you have an ID on you?
I don't.
Okay, well, I have PC to ask you for your ID because I got out with you, okay? I got a call on you.
I'd rather not.
Okay, well then where's your ID? So you mean to tell me that both of you are walking around with no wallet on you?
I don't have to walk. I don't have to have ID to walk.
Is that at any time?
And, okay, let me explain this to you. Well, it's all on camera, okay?
Right.
All right, let me explain this to you, okay? We got a call on you guys.
Right.
I understand that you think that. But I am out with you, he is out with you, and he is out with you because we got a call on you.
All right, but you guys...
Okay.
Let her explain.
Let me explain. Okay. We got a call on you guys for suspicious activity, okay?
Okay.
Now allowed to be out with you because we got a call on you. You two were described filming, and you're filming still.
Okay, yeah.
So, by law, I mean, because we, okay, all right, well then, put your hands on the car, here, I'll pat you down for weapons, make sure you don't have anything on you.
Well, I didn't do anything.
Okay, well, you did, it's suspicious activity, so come over here and put your hands on the car.
Okay, well,
Come on.
it gives reasonable suspicion to pay you
I
down
have all
weapons.
kinds of reasonable suspicions.
And I'll use film and I'll pay the next. Sound good? Pay it. I need to film it, I'll pay you down, okay?
Walk back. Walk back. Keep your hands on the car. What's this radio?
It's a police band radio for their safety.
Oh, it's a police radio. Oh.
This was interesting. How so?
Okay. Relax. Have a seat on the hood. Do you have anything on you? Okay, come over here and put your hands on the car.
Can he film him like? Let's go let him film and pat him down. Sound good? I'll put the camera right here, or he can film.
Put your hands on the car, make sure I have you. You don't have to consent because I'm comfortable. Yeah.
Terry first. Terry first.
I'm checking you for weapons.
But there's no reason for arrest if I don't give you mine.
I'm not going to arrest you.
There has been so many videos.
I have discretion. Hold on. And I'm not going to arrest you for not providing your ID. Okay? Because you're refusing to give me any information at all, for that purpose. Okay. And besides, you not carry a license to Tennessee. And then you have a fine.
Is that illegal, sir? There has been so many.
Obviously, we haven't done nothing wrong. They know. It's obvious. We're not no threat to no. We are no threat. We were filming the path all the way starting back there. If you looked at our tape, we started way back there.
Information, that I talked to you for this situation here that I have to document, okay? Then I won't give you a ticket. But if you refuse to give me your ID, you refuse to give me everything else, okay? Using the law by saying you're not friendly to carrying an ID. Okay. Now, if you're trying to say that I'm trying to inflict a punitive, necessarily true.
Okay. Let me talk real quick. I'm trying to find out where you guys are going, especially you. Him and the lady's not really saying.
You said the most.
Out of all the videos I've ever seen, most officers, if the person doesn't give up ID, especially when there's an ID themselves, if there has been no crime or no suspicion of crime.
Where's videos filmed at?
Just all over YouTube. I've watched hundreds of them.
In the state of Tennessee, we have a law.
Well, he's referring to the Fourth Amendment to be secure in your papers. That's what he's talking about. The Fourth Amendment.
City law is more strict than state law.
But it doesn't supersede that.
The Constitution is the supreme law of the land. Papers is what he's talking about.
But the spirit of the Fourth Amendment, constitutionally speaking, is about if we're Nazi Germany,
technically the Constitution is the law of the land. For example, the Second Amendment says you have the right to bear arms, but every state restricts that to a degree. So there's an example right now of exactly.
That's for this part.
That's your state restricting the rights for the Constitution.
So when we talk about the Constitution going to supersede and override that,
I never said that.
You're saying you're going to
very clever. Supersession is not necessary.
I don't have my ID on me. I'm not driving a motor vehicle. Okay, so if I'm not doing anything wrong or broken no laws, committed a crime, why would I get ticketed?
Reason
for the law of failure to carry an ID.
But that's not a law. Driving my car, I have to present it.
Okay, either you're not smart enough or you're being combative. Either way, the opposite. In the state of Tennessee, okay, you have to carry a photo ID, either a state-issued identification with a picture on that. That way, people can verify who you are at any time, especially a law enforcement agency, which I'm state certified in the state of Tennessee. Okay, and I have every right and obligation to confirm your identity before I just say, okay, well,
thank you for your patience.
And it goes
absolutely.
That's not a crime, though.
I understand that it's not a crime.
You're trying to get in this. You're making an argument that is not. It's not a rational argument.
We started videoing way back there.
You're right. I know. All right. I get that. I understand that. Like I get that. And
I'm not preventing from videotaping at all. At any point, if I asked to the camera up at any point. No. If I in any way impeded, I even held the camera so you could film him.
He did.
Down,
I want to keep recording.
You can't film. You can film all you want to. I'm asking for your ID so I can verify.
I don't have my
Okay, let me explain this. Can I explain this real quick?
You absolutely can.
Okay. I'm going to try to explain it. Okay? Just try. Okay? All right. So we get a call out here, okay? A security officer said, hey, this is making me feel sketched out or whatever. Sketched out, scared, however you want to put it. Okay. I mean, suspicious.
As if that wasn't enough, they also demanded the auditor present identification. There's nothing more to say about the behavior of this female officer. Then they even detained him based solely on a suspicious call from the security staff of a chemical plant. This clearly violates legal regulations. According to the 4th Amendment of the US Constitution, citizens are protected from unreasonable searches and seizures. To conduct a search or arrest, police need to have reasonable cause, meaning there must be specific evidence or a legitimate reason to believe that the individual is involved in criminal activity. Arresting someone based solely on a suspicious call without any substantial evidence violates citizens' rights. After a lengthy debate without resolution, the police finally allowed them to leave. Thank goodness.
Telling you is that we got a suspicious person call.
Right.
This is suspicious activity, according to her.
Yes.
She felt threatened or scared or paranoid for whatever reason, okay? So that's why we're out with you.
Yes.
So right now, we're...
Let her finish.
Right now, on, right?
Yes.
And determine between ourselves and everyone else that you guys aren't suspicious.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Okay, under Tennessee state law, don't mark my words on this, but I don't think that you're required to carry an ID. If I get out with, okay?
Right.
But right now we're on a call, okay?
Right.
So you're not detained, but you're talking to us, so that's some form of detention. You're not in, you're detained right now. You're not in handcuffs detained, but while you're out speaking with us.
You're detaining us?
You're detained. Because we got a call to suspicious activity over here.
Tony, it don't matter, man.
I've explained that over and over.
Tony,
okay, there's a sergeant coming out here, maybe he can explain it to you guys a little bit better. I don't know, he said you're making a documentary or
Yeah,
something,
we started filming the trail.
With a police scanner? You just use it?
I use it all the time. I've had it for 4 years.
Do you live up here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do. I work for myself.
Well,
I install closed circuit security camera system.
Okay. Sergeant's gonna come out here and speak to you guys and see if he can kind of try to further
How long would that take?
explain. Officer Lauren Gregory, badge 912. Yeah. Do you want everybody else's?
I got it.
Oh, you got it. Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. You know how long that'll take?
You're kind of quiet too.
He's chill. He's just laid back.
If you would have came by yourself, like, you were already about to leave, wasn't you?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was about to leave. He wasn't going to.
If we would have kept walking, we would have.
I know.
We just.
If we haven't committed any crime, then we can't be detained.
He's right
can
about
we leave?
that.
Detained right now, though.
Under
Where
what
I'm
crime?
speaking to
Under
you.
what crime?
Under the call of suspicious activity.
That's not a crime.
It's not a crime.
So we
You're
don't
absolutely
have to
right.
be
It's not a
here.
crime.
So we don't have to be here.
Okay. Well, when my sergeant gets here and explains to you further, and maybe he can explain and make you guys understand.
If we're not being detained, can we leave?
If you're not being detained, you can leave.
You can't go yet.
But she said you're being detained.
Under suspicion of this person
Tony,
calling in, a
Tony.
suspicious person. She thinks it is. That's why she called it in. That's why we're out with you. We're not out with you because we want to be out with you.
Is she law enforcement?
Okay. So I'm gonna let you guys talk to.
That's what I'm saying. If we're
Oh my God.
committed any, I thought. Am I right or wrong?
You're technically right, but I understand where she's coming from. You both have your.
Okay, so there may be when Sergeant gets here, he can be some kind of, like interpreter.
Technically, he's legally
But we got a call out.
I understand, man, but he's right though in the fact that if we have not committed a crime, we cannot be legally detained. He's right about that.
Okay. I'll be legally detained because I got a call out here for suspicious activity describing both of you.
I understand that's not illegal. He's
call out
So you just admitted that on film that it's not illegal.
Please stop.
Just calm
I
down.
told you that my sergeant's gonna come out here and talk to you, dude.
Sergeant. Can I stand right here?
So if I'm not being detained for committing no crime, and I said I'll see you guys later.
Being detained. You're being detained.
Tony, she is illegally detained.
You're being detained. I have reasonable suspicion.
Tony.
I got
You to tell me what. I need to tell me.
detained under reason.
Shut up.
I want her to tell me what crime.
There is no crime. Yes, you are. Okay. So just take it like that.
Okay.
That's what you're doing.
You're the coolest guy here so far, man.
You're being God. Oh my God.
And they're gonna.
He has a ride along. I know you're being illegally detained, so that's okay.
We need a hammer.
Hey.
He's ride along. He's just riding with him. You gotta check it out. See if I totally swear.
Oh man, that's a lot of cops. Any more coming? Any more coming?
Huh?
You don't know?
No, the sergeant's coming.
No. I want to go.
I don't know. We got a call.
I didn't want it to go like that.
Suspicious activity.
want it to
Never
go?
seen anything video.
I just wanted to. I did not want to be detained.
How did you want this interaction to go?
Pointed out that it's described.
How did what?
Now we're out.
How did you want this?
Okay, what
are you curious about?
How it's going? Because he's technically right.
So is it going how the way you want it to go?
Or how I would have expected it to go. I expected, for what you two guys were about to do when we first came up, illegal.
We were going to let you go.
Oh, I know, we was going to, and then she pulled up and it changed.
She changed the whole dynamic.
She did.
It changed, and I asked you what your name was.
Then you should have said, okay, all right.
No, I should have said that, and I'll tell you exactly why. Okay, and like I explained what came before. All right, it would be you guys came to police standards. You have an ID here. I know exactly what you're doing in terms of trying to get initiated and verify.
Please.
We already patted enough weapons. We already know he's got everything.
Can I have my hand on my pocket?
Just please take your hand out of your pocket.
Weapons, so we already know you're good. See right there. That's exactly why. It's that way, because that's it right there. That right there, it tells me exactly why you initially allocate with us to verify that we're going to do things where we should be, and that's our teammates, okay?
Oh my God.
That's it right there. Because your hand in your pocket, I'm scared what's going to happen. It's like, I mean,
really? That's hard.
Yep. You're wasting everyone's time. I agree.
No,
Crazy, man.
And they were just on the list.
Yes, and this is my district.
Let's see.
I am
5, 6. How many is that? 6?
Through this incident, it seems that the police officers need to be seriously retrained on laws and citizens' rights to better understand their responsibilities and roles in protecting the constitutional rights of the people. However, understanding the law is not only crucial for law enforcement agencies, but also a responsibility for every individual in society. This knowledge helps maintain order and justice while fostering a society where everyone respects the freedoms and rights of others. Thank you for watching today's video. We hope that the information we shared about the role of auditors in protecting freedom of the press and privacy has provided you with fresh perspectives. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel to catch more interesting content in the future. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. We always look forward to your feedback. See you in the next video.